grew up in Vietnam. My grandparents was one of the very, very first pastors in Vietnam, hoping one day that the gospel just flood the country, and that day came. God has a plan for Vietnam.
The Lord make the Vietnamese people become to extremely hunger for the gospel.
With the people of Vietnam hungering for the gospel, Hien and the Vietnamese pastors knew they had to do something. After years of prayer, in 2009, the government granted the Vietnamese church permission to hold a public evangelistic event.
In that event, 40,000 people came in that same night.
And then in 2010, they were granted permission again.
22,000 people came. Every single soul who came there, they cried because they see the resolve, the resolution of the Vietnamese people, Christian, that willing to do anything to save souls.
The believers in Vietnam are unwavering in their passion to share the good news of Jesus Christ. 2011 marks the 100th anniversary of the gospel in Vietnam. The unregistered and registered churches are using this opportunity to once more request permission from the government to hold an evangelistic outreach, inviting for the first time a foreigner, international evangelist Luis Palau, to share the good news.
Luis Palau will be the first to speak to the Vietnamese people.
Dr. Luis Palau đến Việt Nam.
Luis Palau coming to Vietnam will be an historic event because it's the first time that the whole Church of Vietnam has united. When the Church unites, God can do great things.
We hope each night 50, 60,000 or 70,000 people will receive Christ. And that's how thirsty Vietnamese are for the gospel of Jesus Christ.
God has opened a window of opportunity where the gospel can be shared publicly in Vietnam. The time is now.
5 years ago, mass evangelism is something that you only dream of. But now it happened. This must be the time for Vietnam, right now, right now.